Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a really cool image hover effect using only HTML and CSS. So this is the effect. As you can see, it's really nice. Before we begin, if you are new to this channel, I post new videos every single day designed to help you improve your coding ability so that you can earn more money and live a better life. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that you won't miss any new videos that I upload. And if you are excited to learn how to code this nice effect, go ahead and smash that like button. Alright, we have that out of the way, let's get straight into the coding. So I have an empty folder on my desktop and I opened it in my code editor, which in my case it's brackets. Now I'm going to create the index.html file, the style.css, and I'm going to create a folder, img folder for the images. Now I'm going to go and grab this from my desktop and paste it in the folder we just created. Now let's start with the index.html and give it some basic markup. Let's change the title to image hover effect. Let's link our style.css, so link style.css, and let's start with the markup. We're gonna create a div with a class of content. Inside this div we're gonna place two divs, first row and below it second row. Okay, in the first row we're gonna have another div, and in here we're gonna have the image. img, choose the first one, copy this 2 times, and copy this the 3 divs and place in the second row, and now we're just gonna switch the images around. So the second one, the third one, now move to the second row. Okay, the fourth one, 2 more. Now we're gonna do the fifth one. Okay, and here's the last one. Let's open it in the browser. That's it for the markup. Index.html. Okay, these images are way too big, obviously. So let's go to the style.css and do something about that. Okay, so we are now in the style.css. Let's start with some general styling. We're gonna select everything. That's what this symbol is for. Margin 0, padding 0. We're gonna set the box sizing property to border box. Okay, for the body, let's give it a background of dark gray, 333, and set the overflow to hidden. Okay, now for the content class. We're gonna set the display property to flex. I'm gonna give it a flex direction of column. Give it a position of absolute. We're gonna center it now. Top 50%, left 50%. Then use the transform property, translate minus 50%, minus 50%, and the background of black 000. You'll see why a little bit later. Let's see. Okay, we have to change some stuff here, obviously. Let's move on. It still looks horrible. It looks worse now, but we're gonna make it better, don't worry. Let's select the first row and the second row. Okay, and in here we're gonna give it a display of flex. Now the first row, select the divs inside the first row and the divs inside the second row, and let's give those some styling. Width 650 pixels, height of 350 pixels. Let me first create some space here. Okay, good. Transform, we're gonna scale it to 1.03. Actually, let's leave it at 1 first, and you'll see why we're gonna scale it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, still not very good. Actually, you know what? Oh boy. first. I'm sorry about this, guys. Inside here, first row div and second row div, we're gonna give it a width of 100% and then overflow to hidden. And now for the first row image and the second row image, there we're gonna put the width and the height and the transform. Let's see what it looks like. Right, it looks much better. Sorry about that. And you see this little space right here, and that's why I set the scale to 1.03. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so that that space won't show up. Okay, now let's give it an opacity of 0.7. You see it makes them a little dark. And now we're gonna set the opacity to 1 when we hover. So row img hover, second row img hover, and transform. We're gonna scale it, we're gonna make it bigger to 1.3 and the opacity to 1. Okay, so that's the effect, but we're gonna give it a nice transition so we can make it smoother. It's too abrupt, it doesn't look very good. So let's go back and give it a transition of so transform 1 second and opacity 1 second. Let's see. And there you have it. This is the effect I showed you in the beginning. I think it looks really cool with only HTML and CSS. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave a comment below. Tell me if you liked it or what you want to see in the next video. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon if you don't want to miss any videos. I post new videos every single day. And that's it for this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye for now.